Ready? All right, today we're going to go over how to shine a pair of shoes. We have these shoes here that we're going to do. First thing you do is get out the equipment that you need. So we have, when you're not shining them on a person, you're going to want to use shoe horns. Okay, you're going to want a brush. You're going to want a regular towel to do application. You're going to want a t-shirt to do the spit shine. You're going to want a buffer to buff. You're going to want a brush to brush. Wax wise, you're always going to do a color one shade less. So you're always going to go lighter than darker, okay, unless the client requests it. Once these go darker, they can't go backwards, or it takes a lot of hard work to make it go backwards. You have to have neutral or brown. You always go one color lighter. You never want to do a black heel and edge dressing, because then you'll have a black shoe, and that was not how the shoe was designed, okay? So always go lighter. You can always go more, okay? All right, so let's start the process. So if we think about it, shining a shoe is just like doing anything, painting a wall or whatnot. You just don't open up the bucket of paint and start painting. You actually, if you didn't know this, you're actually supposed to clean the wall before you do it. So think about any process typically starts with cleaning. All right, so we're gonna use a saddle soap or a conditioner cleaner. If we use a saddle soap, we need some water. Okay. I'm taking 2 fingers and then wrapping the rest. Digging into the saddle soap. Okay. And then we'll just use a circular motion, and we're going to do the whole shoe, including the heel and edge. Probably don't want it that wet. And we're cleaning the whole shoe. We're really not polishing right now. We're just attempting to clean it, okay? Now let's do the other shoe. Whole shoe shine process, start to finish, will probably be just 10 minutes, okay? Okay. All right, then we go back and just take a towel and just make sure it's dry. We want a dry application, right? If you were painting a wall, you would clean it maybe with a damp cloth, and you come back and dry it. Okay, you want a dry surface to apply. Okay, next step we're gonna do is application. So I'm gonna use tan because it's one color lighter. This is kind of in between. As you can see, it has little bits. You can grind those by just a little pressure. Again, same format in a different part of the towel that's not wet. Just press into this. Just get some polish on here. Make sure it's flat. Okay. And we're just gonna go through here and apply. I like to use a circular motion for application. Okay. Next process is going to be brushing it off. So basically using your wrist. going back and forth. Lightly, you don't have to press hard. All right, you can see the shine we're already developing. See, we made a major improvement. Sometimes what I'll do in these little dig areas, I may go with a little darker color, but I'll use the tip of my finger typically and just try to almost like insert the polish into those areas. You can also use a toothbrush. Okay. Do a quick brush off again, just in that area. Okay. All right, next step is going to be buffing. A little bit more difficult when you're doing it, but basically, using your legs brace. Okay. Because we can't do it because it's not on somebody. And then you can okay. Next shoe. Okay. All right. We're almost there. All right, final step. I'm gonna take the t-shirt. Again with the two fingers. Sometimes you see people put water in the top of the tin. All right, not a lot of water. All right, and then you're gonna use enough to sop up the polish. Again, you want it to be flat. Okay, there you go. We're just gonna go over the toe area. It's called a spit shine. Spit comes actually from people actually using their spit, and we're using water instead. But here it is. Now you're like, whoa, that's actually getting cloudy. The more you do it, it's gonna get real glossy shiny. You can see as we're doing it, it's getting better and better. Now some shoes take to a shine better than others. It depends on the leather. If it's good leather, it's gonna shine better. Also, there's something called patent leather that typically has an automatic shine, but you could put almost a patent leather shine on a shoe. Okay, so if you look at it compared to the other shoe, a little bit more shine. Okay, we're going to do the same with the next shoe. A little bit more water. A little bit more polish. Really, you're only focusing on the toe area, especially on a cap toe. You can see it's getting cloudy.